For today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys all about my nighttime skincare routine. I'm so excited about this video because I did change it up a little bit. I am going to be doing a full morning skincare routine as well, just because that is completely different than what I'm about to show you. Before we get started, I do want to let you guys know my skin type and all that jazz. And also, even if we have the same skin type, what works for me might not work for you and vice versa. I feel like I've tried everything under the sun and a lot of things just didn't work for me, but they work for people that I know that have a very similar skin type as me. So definitely keep that in mind. These are all just the things that I use. Try them if you'd like, but I definitely recommend getting samples before going forward with any purchases. So let's get started. The first product that I use is this Tatcha Cleansing Oil. I've used this for a little over a year and a half now, and it is just the best product to use to just take off your makeup. Homeboy, would you lay down? So what I do is I will put 1 to 2 pumps of this into my hands, and I just put this right on my dry skin, and it just melts off the makeup. I even put this on my eyes, and it's safe to use around the eye area, and especially for like stubborn eyeliner and mascara that's really hard to get off. This literally just melts it away, and that's what I love about this is it's not harsh, but it gets the job done, and it's made with like natural ingredients, and it doesn't irritate my skin, and it doesn't burn my eyes. Sometimes my eyes will burn when I use this, but it's mainly because of the mascara that I was using that day, not because of the oil. If you have really sensitive skin, you can even just use this as your cleanser, because once you add water to rinse it off, it kind of lathers up just a little bit. But for me, since I wear tons of makeup and I am prone to breakouts, I like to use something a little bit more intense after I've used this. So once I've taken off all of my makeup, I like to use the Shiseido Ibuki Gentle Cleanser. You guys have seen me talk about this before as well, and this just gives me a nice gentle lather on my skin. It's more of a frothy kind of cleanser, and I just feel like it gets rid of all of the extra gunk and makeup that's left on my skin, and I just like how this makes me feel super extra clean, but without drying out my skin. It still feels super soft after I've used this and not like drying, like it sucked all the hydration out. One thing about this product is it does definitely have a pretty strong scent to it, but I love the way that this smells. But I have met some people when I worked at Sephora that actually hated the way this smelled. So before you invest in it, I definitely recommend getting a sample at Sephora or at Nordstrom, just so that you can try it out and see if it works well with your skin, especially with the scent. So the next step I do is very, very important. I just make sure that I completely dry off my skin and I don't have any water on it, because I'm going to go in with the next product. This is the PMD. This was actually sent to me for review, and I was a little nervous to try it just because it seems like such an intense kind of thing, but it really wasn't, and I'm so glad that I tried this out because it is like a new must-have in my skincare routine. So PMD stands for Personal Microderm. It's a microdermabrasion treatment that you can do on yourself at home. If you're wondering why on earth you would want to do something like this, it basically just helps with all sorts of skincare concerns. So with me, my main concern was any kind of texture on my skin. If you've noticed in other previous videos from a long time ago, I get major texture on my cheek area mainly and down onto my jaw. So I really wanted to use this to get rid of the texture on my skin, obviously to help with like more glowing skin and anti-aging as well. This can help with getting rid of dark marks on your skin, and anybody that is like acne prone. I get cystic acne, mainly hormonal. I'm actually breaking out right now over here, but this helps with acne, fine lines and wrinkles, firmness in your skin, breakouts, redness. What else? The texture that I talked about. So it's a pretty amazing product. In the kit, it does come with a DVD so that you can watch it and learn more about it. Definitely highly suggest you do that before you start this, because there are specific rules on how to use it. I'm just going to brief you on it now, but if you're interested in the PMD, I would definitely watch the DVD that you get, and also I watched other videos on YouTube all about how to apply it, just because I wanted to be as educated as possible. So you want to make sure that you plug it into the wall, and then when you turn it on, it will make a buzz noise. Then you just want to pull your skin taut so that it's very firm, and you just bring this along that line. You don't want to push too hard, and you also don't want it to be too light to where it kind of like skips on your skin. Before you go straight onto your face, definitely you want to try it somewhere else. I just tried it on my arm and then I did my neck before I did my face. The other thing this works for is for stretch marks. So if you have any leftover stretch marks from having a baby or gaining weight, losing weight, something like that, you can use this for that as well. This does come with multiple different sizes of these little thingies. I don't really know what you call those, but the one that it comes with is very sensitive, and then it has I think the green one, there's a green and a blue, and one of them is just a little bit more intense. I haven't gotten there yet. I've only tried this for a few weeks now. And then there's also these really big ones. So I like to use those on my shoulders. So, because I break out on my shoulders and my back. So that's what I use those for. So if you guys are interested in getting your own PMD treatment kit for yourself, PMD was actually nice enough to offer you guys a coupon code. And I will list that down below and you can find it there and get one at a discount. So after I've done the PMD treatment, which is something I only do once a week, when I don't use it, I will use my Clarisonic. And the reason why I don't do them both on the same day is just because I don't want so much going on with my skin. I kind of want to just give it a break and not do too much at once, but I will usually use my Clarisonic and then I will use my PMD once a week. So after I have done that, I follow up with the Badescu Cucumber Cleansing Lotion. I use this in conjunction with these Shiseido facial wipes. You can use just a regular cotton swab, but I bought these a long time ago and I wasn't using them for anything, so I still have them left over. But they are only $10 and you get like a bajillion in here. They're like the softest cotton pads that I've ever used ever. So I use that when I use my toner. This toner has made a big difference in my skin because you can see on the cotton pad itself how much extra makeup and dirt is left on your skin. And I also bring this back behind my ear and down on my neck just because I put makeup down here sometimes and I don't always get back there well enough with the cleanser. So when you go in with your toner, you're really getting all that extra stuff off your skin. So lastly, I follow up with the Alpha Hydrox Moisturizer. I've been using this for about 2 years now, maybe a year and a half. A really long time, but this is something that really helps with my skin. You can get it at Ulta and the drugstore, so it's not super expensive and it just really helps maintain the texture of my skin and keep me hydrated. So I will put that moisturizer from forehead to my neck and chest, and then I will finally finish up with my eye cream. This is the Shiseido Ibuki Eye Correcting Cream. I love this. It smells just like the cleanser that I use from them, and I just noticed a difference when I use this constantly, and it just stays hydrated and it doesn't burn my eyes. I have super sensitive eyes, and when something gets in there that my eye does not like, my eye will water and just be super red and irritated. So I'm very picky about my eye creams, so this is the one that I use at night and I just love it. I don't do a lot of extra masks and treatments on my skin. I do sometimes use the cucumber mask from Badescu, and I just got that one from Perricone that was sent to me by my friends at Nordstrom. They sent me the chloroplasma, so I am going to start incorporating that at nighttime sometimes as well, but usually I don't do extra treatments like that. Maybe once every couple weeks to once a month. But if I have any really stubborn breakouts, and when I break out they are like huge, so like over here I have like a cluster, I will use this Badescu drying lotion. You definitely don't want to shake this up. You can see here it is separated with the pink powder on the bottom and then the liquid on top. You just want to take your Q-tip, dip it down, and then bring it out and just dab it on the areas that you have your active breakout, and it will just dry it up. You definitely want to follow up the next day with like an intensive moisturizer after you cleanse, just because those areas are going to be super dry. So since I've been doing all of these steps and also incorporating my morning skincare routine, which is coming soon, I just feel like my skin is very normal now. It used to be super dry, especially with all that texture on my skin. It would just, I just felt like my skin was so thirsty and didn't have any hydration. So when I'm really good about doing this at nighttime and doing my morning skincare routine, and when I just continue with it, my skin is just in the best condition ever. I feel like It's not overly dry. It gets a little oily throughout the day, but not like excessive. It just looks like more glowy throughout the day. And any dry areas, it's just where I have blemishes and things like that. So it's not like overly dry in the areas of my face. So I'm super excited about this, and I'm so happy that I can share this with you guys. If you try any of this stuff out, please let me know down below, because I would love to see what you guys are trying and if it worked out for you as well. Don't forget that coupon code is down below if you guys are interested in the PMD system. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumbs up this video if you want to see a morning skincare routine. And comment down below any questions that you guys might have. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, it's okay. Lay down. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Come on. I'm sorry. It was an accident. Dude. I know you're mad at me. You're not very happy.